Allegations of wife swapping with a college buddy? Cheating on each other and lying about it? Jada Pinkett-Smith inspiring a nasty divorce? God save the Currys from these allegations as four-time NBA champion Steph Curry's parents. Dell and Sonya Curry's divorce remains one of the most under-the-radar and twisted divorce storylines in sports. But what exactly happened? What allegations were flung? And what rumors came to define this nasty separation? Let's jump into the video and take a look. Let's start with dissecting their marriage into three simple phases. The wedding back in 1988, announcement and public statement of divorce, and the speculation and rumors which came right after the divorce announcement that made the entire picture shaky. It all started with Dell Curry meeting Sonya Curry when they were both athletes at Virginia Tech, as Dell was in the men's basketball team and was a 4-year starter from 1982 to 1986, and Sonya was on the women's volleyball team, which is how they met and interacted. After a respectable career where he finished second all-time in points and first all-time in steals for Virginia Tech, Dell was drafted by the Utah Jazz in the 1986 NBA draft, and shortly after, the couple married in 1988. The couple have 3 wonderful children, each now with their respective partners. The legend himself, Steph Curry, his brother Seth Curry, and their sister Dell Curry. Not a lot of controversy came to the forefront about the couple, as they were always deemed to be in a happy marriage, often seen courtside during NBA games as well. It all, however, went south way too fast in 2021 when TMZ reported that Sonya Curry had filed for divorce from Dell Curry after 33 years of marriage. And right after that, Sonya Curry exclusively told People magazine about their separation in a detailed statement. After exploring a trial separation over the past year and much thoughtful consideration, we have decided to end our marriage. As this comes with a great deal of sadness, our focus and desire is for our family's continued happiness. Notice that despite being indicative of the idea that divorces are never immediate, the problems perhaps escalated to the extent that the couple needed to live away from each other. And just when we thought that this would end in an amicable divorce, things went sideways. TMZ reportedly obtained court documents in which Sonya Curry had alleged Dell Curry of cheating or marital misconduct throughout their marriage, while also saying that his acts of infidelity with multiple women was known to others, including people in their own family. Matters escalated right after that as Dell Curry fired back with accusations of his own, saying that Sonya Curry herself was in an extramarital relationship and had lied about it. What's worse, the speculated individual accused of dating his then-to-be ex-wife was former New England Patriots player Steven Johnson, who, wait till you get a load of this, was a friend of Dell Curry since both of them went to Virginia Tech together. Steven Johnson played for Virginia Tech from 1984 to 1987, amassing 1,058 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns in 44 games, while later being chosen as a 6th-round pick by the Patriots in the 1988 draft. However, it wasn't a simple back-and-forth exchange of allegations as it may have looked. Dell Curry accused Sonya of lying about her relationship and allegedly living in Tennessee with Johnson, which should free him of paying any alimony. However, Sonya said that she had not been living with Johnson and that her relationship with him began after their legal separation, while also making 2 major claims. Number 1, the fact that while it was her that filed for divorce, she said that Dell had not been allowing her to live at her own place. And number 2, as per Mercury News, Sonya Curry said she didn't initially expose the lurid details of his alleged infidelity in one final act of trying to protect Dell and the family from possible exposure and scrutiny. TMZ reported, after Dell Curry accused her of being unfaithful, she said she was left with no choice but to fire back in defense of herself. And that's where the allegations took a turn for the worse, where an isolated set of incidents just invited celebrity fodder for the world to feast on. In 2022, during Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Dell Curry was captured in the audience with his new significant other, Nicki Smith, while it was also reported that shortly after that, Sonya Curry was also spotted with her new significant other, Steven Johnson. The online police went to work, and what they apparently found gave rise to plenty of allegations. And that was that, surprisingly enough, Nicki Smith was once allegedly married to Steven Johnson. Now, what are the odds of that? It was allegation after allegation, since then ranging from how the Currys not only found significant others so quickly after the divorce, but the fact that they apparently swapped partners, and that too being ex-college friends. It got worse, because it wasn't only the general public that started taking note of this alleged and highly bizarre swapping situation, but even NBA players such as Gilbert Arenas, Tracy McGrady, and Matt Barnes did not spare one bit to poke fun at the situation.
Sonya's new boo and Dell's boo were married.
It was a wife swap.
It was just a straight swap.
Another sharp turn in this controversy was further ignited by the so-called online police when allegations were thrown at Jada Pinkett-Smith, the wife of Chris Rock slapper Will Smith, was perhaps in some capacity responsible for the divorce. How, may you ask? Well, allow us to detail. You see, in 2019, when Sonya Curry and Steph's wife Ayesha Curry appeared on Red Table Talk, their interaction, and specifically Sonya mentioning her concerns and perspectives about marriage, and Jada's reaction to it was perhaps microanalyzed by people. With Jada already in the fire regarding her marriage to Will Smith, people were quick to launch scathing attacks on her. The internet is unforgiving because it doesn't stop there. People went so far as to mudsling on Ayesha Curry when she opened up about her physical insecurities while being in her postpartum phase.
Something that really bothers me and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that there are all these women throwing themselves, but me, I don't have any of that. I have zero male attention.
What was supposed to be a cathartic expression was wildly blown out of proportion, and the Curry family, as well as Jada Pinkett-Smith, were smack dab in the middle of it. Unfunnily enough, it was all speculation, and perhaps it still is, because nobody, including the Currys, has been able to confirm the alleged cheating, the wife swap, or the Jada Pinkett-Smith involvement rumors. What it has actually done is made people put into perspective how microanalyzing someone's personal life online, throwing narratives without proof, and mudslinging any person even remotely linked to a controversy is very similar to playing with fire, and it can have terrible impact on the people affected in general. So as far as things go, it would be ideal that the controversy behind the Curry parents' divorce is put to rest until there is actual concrete proof that proves any form of misconduct or wrongdoing on either party's behalf. Till then, best that we leave things to them to figure out and enjoy their time with their new significant others. And that brings us to the end of this video. Be sure to like this video if you had fun, and hit the subscribe button to join our growing community as we strive to make entertaining as well as insightful content for you. And hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new content. See ya in the next video.